Hey Brendon, it's Thursday. I really liked your video about NASA scientists. I think it's a really important question we need to ask. How can we learn to trust experts? Today we're going to talk about memes. And what is a meme? Well, meme started off as a word invented by Richard Dawkins to describe a certain biological phenomenon. When people talk about memes, what they're talking about is a general idea or fad, but I kind of want to talk to you about how the idea and fad has changed over time. When I first heard the word meme, it was applied to a lot of different things. It was a very vague and nebulous and hard to pin down concept, but if I had to say it was anything, it was sort of like an internet fad. Bacon was a meme. It didn't really encompass the full idea of what we mean by meme today. The thing about memes is they show up on all kinds of websites, not just one or two websites. They show up just in the idea of the meme. So you might have a bacon weave mat on one website, you might have bacon mince on another website, and you also have a bacon hat on another. However, memes have changed since that first vague idea of memes. They grew more and more specific and more narrow in their meaning. So starting off as a nebulous concept, you had the bacon meme, right? But after that, I don't know if you remember those demotivational posters that were so popular, but pretty soon they became very popular. They had a black outline on the outside of the picture, and then there would be some sort of funny twist or message at the end. There's a huge list of them if you go to demotivational posters. There are some really great and hilarious ones. And whenever I heard the term, it was only in referring to those. If I said bacon was a meme, people would think I was talking about a particular poster. As time grew, memes decided to pick up a different meaning, and that was the different meaning. It was a picture. You'd have some sort of image, and then there'd be a top caption, and then kind of pull you in, and then there'd be a bottom caption to kind of finish it off. My favorite of these memes, as they were so called at the time, was the Good Guy Greg meme. If you haven't looked them up, you really should. There's a lot of fun in the Good Guy Greg meme. That's probably my favorite one. And this type of meme was very popular for a while. This sort of thing was just everywhere. You could find it. It was on college campuses. People were sending them back and forth in emails to each other, posting them on Facebook. And that's what a meme meant. That's all that a meme meant. You couldn't say bacon was a meme. Meme narrowed in meaning even more. It got more focused. As time went on, these types of memes became less and less popular. People started reapplying the word. Got tired of the Good Guy Greg meme, and they switched to socially awkward penguin. They had all sorts of different kinds of memes. And as people kind of became saturated with all this different content, they sort of thought, I'm kind of bored of the meme idea, and so these types of memes are not nearly as popular as they used to be, but people still used the word meme, and meme has kind of gone back more towards its original definition. See, the wonderful thing about the internet is that things tend to stay up there for a little bit of time. So I come across this bacon website, and then a few minutes later you come across this bacon website, and this chain reaction continues to occur for a very long time, down to the 150 millionth person. So this idea has a little bit more lasting impact as people continue posting on bacon. See, it isn't just an internet fad or some sort of internet phenomenon. It's a little bit more cultural than that. It's something that's present on the internet, but it also manifests itself in real life. One of the things we're figuring out is, where does that idea live in the real space? Bacon, as a fine example. We have real bacon, of course, but now this idea of bacon, the celebration of the goodness of bacon, should be celebrated, I want to emphasize, is being made in all sorts of bacon fests and triple bacon burgers. And so we finally kind of narrowed it down to an idea that's sort of created on the internet and is popularized on the internet, and then it sort of spreads out into the real world. And it's something to be discussed, it's something to be talked about, it's a cultural phenomenon. I'm really interested to hear what you think about memes, and if any of you who are watching this, and let me know also what you think a meme is. Let me know in the comments below. And Brendon, I still have to give you your challenge for the week. 1, it has to be a science fiction. 2, it has to be based on your favorite or one of your favorite quotes. 3, it must be at least 2 pages in length. We'll see you next week, Brendon.